Hi Libra, thanks so much for being here. In this reading, we're going to explore how your person feels about you, how they see you, what actions will they take towards this connection in this time frame, and what are their blockages. And then on this side of the table, we're going to see where you're at in this connection. Roles can be reversed, and this is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Libra. Now, as I get cards for your reading, I hope that you like this video. It is the best way to help my channel grow so I can reach more people and help them grow as well. I would really appreciate that support. And I got one card. Six of Pentacles. Okay, cool. So when I was meditating for this reading, I felt like a sensation, like a headache type energy. So like maybe like a third eye opening, and then I felt this right now currently, this opening of my heart chakra. And that's kind of what I'm feeling here, really, when they got this Queen of Cups. That's like opening of the heart chakra there for your person. So this is an interesting reading here. These are good cards, very different from the other readings I did for the other zodiac signs for this time frame. That's when I started to meditate. I'm like, is this my heart chakra opening, or is this because it was happening like that feeling when I was doing the Libra reading or Libra meditation, but like other readings, I just felt like collapse after like heart chakra collapse after collapse. So this is a different vibe that I'm getting here. I'm feeling that they're opening the Queen of Cups, something that's happened in the past where they're opening up to this connection, realizing the full potential. I don't want to say full potential, but realizing the potential of this connection, the love. Maybe they showed you more affection, or you showed them some more affection. But in any case, there's something, it's a very peaceful energy that I'm getting here. They're kind of showing up more showing up more. Ooh, Two of Pentacles. On your side, I'm feeling that you're staying grounded, going toward do your healing. You're not letting anything like you're not holding your breath. Like you're keeping inner peace. You're like, okay, it seems like this person's kind of showing up to the ball game, but you're just like, I don't know if this is real, so I'm just gonna keep on doing my thing. But you're showing up. You're staying flexible, is what I'm hearing. But your guard is up. Yeah, there's some type of heartache or fear of heartache that you are kind of prioritizing, and you're just like wanting to protect your heart from heartache. But you're staying flexible, you're staying open. However, it's something that you're not used to when it comes to this person. So you're just like, okay, I'm going to tread lightly here. With the Four of Cups, the Queen of Cups and the Four of Swords, I'm feeling here, Libra, the Four of Swords, that's your energy in the past. I'm getting cards for the past now because like I need to know what happened before previously. I don't know how I lasted so long not knowing what the past is and just kind of like reading the energy backwards. But the Queen of Cups, that's their energy. They kind of showed up, or like that's that heart chakra opening, and their hands are up. That could be like a third eye opening too. That's kind of aligning to this connection. Like, wow, this is a pretty intense, powerful connection. What is it? I don't know if they're calling it soul connection. I don't know what they're calling it, but for some of you, they're just like, there's something here, and it's opening up. Four of Swords here, I'm feeling maybe you're still healing from either past connection or the past when it comes to this connection. Let me go clarify that and see. You're just like, I don't want to mess up my inner peace. There's healing that I still need to do. The Moon and the Justice card. There is some fear associated to this connection, like maybe trusting. I'm hearing masculine energy. It doesn't have to be. It's not gender specific. We all have feminine and masculine energy, but the Moon is feminine energy. But in any case, whatever the case may be, it's like fearing that this isn't going to be anything. There's an expectation of like, what is this? Is this my one and only? Is this my only option? Is this my true love? There's some expectations there. Is this my soulmate? Is this my twin flame? Is this whatever the case may be? There's that expectation of like wanting to know exactly what this is right now. And that's a human thing. Like we all go to that, like, is this the one? There is fear associated to it, and I'm feeling that's something that you have to heal. But there are things in the past, maybe secrets in your past. I don't want to say secrets, but I want to get one more card there actually. Nine of Swords. Yeah, there's like you're definitely healing. Maybe you had past relationships or something in your life currently that you're not quite sure if you could go through or you want to go through. I don't know. You're trying to keep your inner peace. Is that's what and you don't know if this is the one. If this is the one that you want to let in. Your blockage is your guard. But so far the energy that I'm getting from this person is fine by me. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm hearing like instead of kind of figuring out like how's this going to work in the physical, Three of Pentacles is collaboration. Instead of that, they're kind of just feeling into their heart space. Like that's really what I was feeling here when I was just like meditating. I'm like, oh, this is a nice feeling. And then boom, the first card that came out is literally the card of love. Page of Cups. They're curious. They're curious. Their curiosity is more interesting than like how's this gonna work. They're curious more about the connection than they are about like how to make things work. And the Seven of Wands, their guard is up. This is something that you don't know. I don't feel like you know this, or if you're very, very intuitive or like you're really paying attention, you might catch that they're just like, wow, what is this? This feels good. This feels nice. But if you're in this healing state where you're just like trying to keep inner peace and like you're kind of focused, you're just like, no one's going to break my inner peace right now, which is fine. Inner peace is very important. You come first. And if you feel like something's going to imbalance you, that's another story. But like again, Seven of Wands, this is happening behind closed doors. You probably don't even know. Six of Pentacles away, they're feeling that this can work. This is something that this makes sense. This is practical for some of you. Let's see. But in other cases, regardless of if that's the case, you got two sixes. There's balance here. I'm seeing that like you guys aren't on the same page. The Hermit card and the Ten of Wands. I don't want to take this card. This came out funny. Ooh. Watch it. It's the same too. No, it's not. Knight of Swords. The Six of Cups. I'm feeling that I'm hearing the word do-over. Maybe there's something that's happened recently in the past that you kind of put your guard up. Or like, ooh, I don't want that again. Like, I don't like how that made me feel. So I'm being guided to say that maybe that's the case where they kind of want to do-over, like something that has happened in the past with you guys that didn't go right. Like maybe like a rejection or just a conversation or an argument, something that's going to be different for everybody, but something in the past that has happened recently that they kind of want to do over here with the Six of Cups and the Knight of Swords. And they really want it. Six of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, that's like movement forward, that heart chakra opening and that alignment. I'm not saying that they're fully aligned. I'm just saying that they're just like kind of inching their way in with curiosity, like what is this? And they kind of want to explore it. Their blockage though is showing up and being dependable. So I'm feeling that's the energy that you're feeling. I'm not saying that you can't trust them. These are soul connections. Everyone has something to heal. Soul connections are, it's not physical, mental, or emotionally abusive. If that's not this reading, or the readings that I do for soulmate connections or spiritual connections. But the Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, what am I trying to say here? Oh, they want to explore this. Like this feels good. But again, they're not here to stay just yet. And it's not to say that they're seeing what their options are. They're just very curious about this love connection. And they want to do over. On your side, just like, all right, I'll stay flexible. We'll see if this is, but you're not holding your breath. Okay, let's see. Two of Pentacles. Oh, gosh. Two of Pentacles, the Hangman in the reverse. The Devil and... oh my gosh. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I'm feeling that you're kind of setting it up like, okay, Two of Pentacles, like you kind of know that they're going to come with an offer. You know that they're going to cut, like you have this inkling that something's going to happen. You know intuitively that they're going to come back into your life. And then the Devil card here is just like you don't want to see it in a different perspective. They want you to turn that Hangman in the reverse because that's in the upright. That's surrendering, letting go to the divine. You know, you're surrendering your control and kind of looking at things at a different perspective. And feeling that you're always gonna look at this as like you can't trust it. But what does your intuition say, not your fears? Because these are soul connections. I read for soul connections. So if this is resonating for you and you're feeling this way, listen to your intuition. No tarot reader on YouTube is going to tell you if this is your soulmate or not. We will confirm if that is, if you know it intuitively. So listen to your intuition. Is this a connection? And I mean, guys say that we have multiple soul connections on this planet. So but in any case, you're feeling that this might be a karmic situation. Maybe, but I'm not getting that. Only you would know intuitively. Yeah, but try and stay flexible because you don't know if you could trust that offer. I think they're going to extend an olive branch this week, or they have recently. But that Six of Pentacles and that Ace of Pentacles that's extending the olive branch, and you're kind of still latching onto the past, kind of treading lightly. The Strength card, in the way that they're thinking that this, they're feeling confident in their own self. They're like, this is going to happen. Like, we're going to make this work. Eight of Wands, Seven of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Okay, they feel that energy from you though, that Two of Pentacles, like the indecisiveness, or like you're staying flexible but you're still unsure. They're feeling that energy and it's kind of rattling them. It's kind of rattling them. That's something that they need to heal. Like you have to be in, you have to take care of your own triggers or your own, take yourself for accountability, because like you're trying to figure things out on your end and they're trying to figure things out on their end, like the way that they're feeling and thinking. And then that Two of Pentacles is kind of just that the energy that you're coming off of is kind of confusing them. And that's their fault. I mean, that's not their fault. No one's fault. No blame games here. But that's something that they need to figure out on their own. But it's coming off as deception. Like they can't trust it either. So there's just like this not a blame game, but like a trust thing. Where like, what's happening here? Eight of Wands. I think that they still want to rush in and figure it out. Like take a risk. Like see what's up with you. Take a risk. The Temperance card in the reverse, in the way that you're thinking, you're not staying patient. Like you come first, you know. The Chariot and the Temperance card both in the reverse. You're not holding your breath and you want to run the other direction. Knight of Cups. Let me get this. Let me do this again. Yeah. Knight of Cups and the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so I'm feeling that you're waiting for things to calm down. You're not seeing things clearly, and you know that, and you kind of want to think about things more clearly. Right now, things are just maybe moving too fast. The Chariot and the Temperance in the reverse, like kind of not knowing what's happening or what to do. Or how you're feeling. I feel like you still don't understand. You're confused. You're confused. You're in healing. You kind of don't want to think about this. You don't want to get your heart broken again, is what I'm hearing. And the Seven of Cups in the reverse and the Knight of Cups, I'm feeling that you still have attraction, feelings, emotions, love for this person, but with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, you're waiting for the fog to eliminate. Like you kind of want to get the overwhelm of your feelings set aside before you could think clearly about what path to move on. You're really thinking about your heartache here, and your guard is definitely up. You're just like, I don't want to get in that. I don't want to feel that way anymore. Let me get some guidance for you on that. Non-duality. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. Okay. Your humanity shine forth while also bowing to your inner divine. So it's saying that you have to make. I feel like you have to. I think it's what you're trying to do. You're trying to heal and become aligned, but you're thinking about when to give your emotions away or feelings away or move forward towards this connection by your thoughts. Your emotions are in your thoughts right now. So it's kind of saying it's kind of it's unaligned, and maybe that heart chakra and then that third eye opening feeling that I was feeling, that is that alignment that I'm getting. I really love it when I meditate in the beginning, and then I kind of see like, was the feelings that I'm feeling during my meditation, like, does it align with my reading? And it's really aligning, like that inner divine, let it shine through and then shine forth, and it's that's you being your authentic self. This is not your authentic self, although that's something you still need to heal. Comparing to the past, past heartache is creeping up on you. But this connection is like they're trying to show they want to show some type of movement forward. But then now you're becoming the runner now. Before that, I feel like you might have been the chaser. Now you're kind of like, I don't know. I don't want, and I'm hearing some of you like, I don't want the runner chaser dynamic to come back, so I don't know what to do. Let's see. On their side, 8 of Cups, I got this from another reading, I forgot, but I'm getting the same message, is like so much like that coming home, like coming, backtracking. That's the same thing here, the Knight of Cups and the 6 of Cups, like kind of wanting to, they want a do-over. That's the 8 of Cups energy here. Wanting a do-over. Oh my gosh. Okay, I was just trying to figure out what cards that they want. The World, the Tower in the reverse, and the 6 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, all of these cards are in the reverse. All of them in the upright means leaving, closing out cycles, Tower moment, leaving. They all showed up in the reverse. That's not a coincidence. They don't want this to end. Yeah, they're just like, no, I'm not done with you. And you're just like, but I'm nervous, I'm scared. Listen to your intuition. Like a lot of times I get guidance, like what to do, why you're feeling that way. But right now it's more like, listen to your intuition. It's going to be very different for everybody. And that's why I'm just like, why am I not getting like super like definitive guidance for you? Let me get guidance or I'm hearing this is guidance for, this card they're saying is the guidance for this person when it comes to the towards their actions, and this is guidance for this person when it comes towards their actions. So divine love. When you offer everything to the divine with the detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. So if you are aligning to the side of the table, your divine guidance is, as long as you are detached from this connection, you don't have any attachments or expectations, go for it. If they say no, and you get upset about it, means they had expectations. That's something you need to heal. So that means that you still have to stay in alignment. Be your authentic self. Show up. If that's something that you want to do, you have to do it. You have to be obedient to your higher self. And if your higher self is just like, oh, go for it. Go try it out. Do it. Do it now. On your side, your thing is energetic clearing. During crisis, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of your fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. So you have so much energy within you built up from the past, your fears, your overthinking, you're like, what if. You can't really listen to your intuition if you are in that mindset. Definitely need to take some breaths. Like when I'm like, even just when me picking up cards, like when there's a bunch of cards and I want to know what's happening, that's not a life decision, but I sit there and I do like my 3 like heavy breaths. That's like, that is not choosing a lover. That is not me choosing a path for if I should give this person the chance or not. It's something as simple as it seems. I did that for picking cards. So if you're not doing that with like that's how I clear, like I have to do this professionally, so I clear energy and thoughts really quickly. So just sit there and breathe and focus on your breathing until you clear the energy, and if a message that's not your thoughts comes in and tells you exactly what you need to know. But if you saw that like if I'm doing that for picking cards, and you're not doing that, you're not clearing energy to like do big life choices, then it's not your fault. We're human, and we don't. So a lot of us aren't taught to do that, to make decisions. But in any case, if you see me doing that for picking cards, it's like a sign that maybe you should be doing that also for making choices in life. Page of Pentacles is in the way that they are the blockage. They're not going to stay. Okay, so you can't have expectations. This needs to move forward. You guys both want this. It still needs to move forward though. And in order for it to move forward, you guys have to detach, surrender, and come forward. Not having expectations and just show up and go with the flow. Very difficult for people to do, but that's the case. Page of Pentacles in the reverse, they're not here to stay. Not to say that they're gonna like leave you and play. It's not game playing energy. They're being curious as to what this is. They're not making promises. They haven't made you a promise, so don't have an expectation like, oh, they're gonna. I'm hearing to tell. I'm being guided to say, if you think that this person, I think I said this in the Libra reading last time, if you think this person is going to come with like a whole like I love you and like a whole like flash mob, you know, that's a big expectation. Masculine energy, especially in the beginning. Maybe later down the line they'll get to that, but in the beginning, they do not lead with heart. They do not lead with that. So that would not be very realistic to think that. Queen of Cups in the reverse, the Five of Cups in the reverse, and the Three of Wands. So for some of you, I'm hearing that they think that you're waiting for an apology, or someone's waiting for an apology for something. No blame games. These are soul connections. Trust the energy, not their actions. Energy does not lie. That's not just for soul connections. That is for in general, but soul connections is sometimes a little bit easier because you guys are already connected so strongly energetically. But the Five of Cups in the front, maybe someone's waiting for an apology, and the Queen of Cups here, that's a Queen of Cups in the upright, and the Queen of Cups in the reverse now, in their blockage, saying that like we're not quite sure if we're going to stay in this mindset. They're being curious and open to this thing, and they're probably going to take notes, you know, assess the situation. They go home and be masculine energy, and then like think logically and like try to compute like what this is. So they're collecting evidence as to what this is. They're so curious as to how strong this connection is. Nine of Wands are just like, all right, so my guard's up. Okay. Having your guard up and having your emotions balanced are two different things. So guard up is you not being aligned with yourself. It's okay. It needs to be healed, but being in alignment with yourself, that you can show up without any guards and you're just emotionally stable. So if they reject you, or if things don't work out the way you want in this cycle, you're like, all right, but we're moving forward because I showed up my authentic self. That is something that they want you to heal as well. The Five of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, yep. That's you saying like, I don't know. My guard is up. I'm not giving because I don't know if this is going to last, or I don't know if they're going to reject me, or I don't know if they're going to leave. It's valid. You know, you feel that way. Which one do I want? They want me to take love. It's a valid concern. I get it. But again, remember that the reason why your guard is up is because you're still doing healing. I'm not saying it's the right way to show up, but you're still healing. So what can you do? But remember that you are being asked to be in alignment with yourself. That means loving yourself, being confident within yourself. So if someone rejects you, or it doesn't go the way that you want, because it doesn't really matter, because you are so aligned that you don't have any expectations. That is something that you have to heal in soul connections. This card is love. Divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. Love is love. Love is simple. Love is not a person, love is not a place, or love is not a thing. It's just embodied in this person. Is that making sense? It's showing up in the form of this person. So like you are love. So if you're showing up into a connection, and you have love for yourself, but this person isn't ready, they're just collecting information. The only reason why you would get upset if they leave and ghost, or like kind of take some time off, is because you have expectations. And that's you with your guard. So don't guard your expectations. I don't know. That's what I have for you, Libra. I hope this helps and resonates. If it does, please like, share, subscribe, and comment to help my channel grow so I can reach more people and help them grow.